We meet again. It is now sometime in the middle of the afternoon, and sadly, I had to leave the Arctic today. I am now in Oslo. Fabio's on his way to Amsterdam, and then he's off to Buffalo. I still have a few more days left in Norway. I have completely fallen in love with the city. The flight here was really actually kind of sad. For the first time in a long time, I was sad to leave a place. And I feel like, despite being the small city that it is, Tromsø has a lot to offer. And I feel like I didn't actually get to see a lot of it. So I will definitely be going back there. And now I'm in Oslo. Unfortunately, the sun set pretty recently, but I'm out for a walk. Back behind me is this super cool pedestrian street that I didn't expect to find. Now I'm in this park, and then in front of me is a palace where the Norwegian king and queen live. I can't remember who it is, so they could be here in this crowd somewhere. Hello, Your Highness, wherever they might be. So tomorrow, I think that I'm going to wake up bright and early, and I plan on going to see The Scream by Munch. It's my favorite painting of all time, so I'm pretty excited. I want to actually be there in line, first in line maybe, to go and rush toward it, so I don't have to share it with the rest of Norway. There are a surprising amount of tourists in Norway in November, so I was a little taken aback by that. So I'm expecting it to be a full house tomorrow. And unfortunately I leave on Tuesday, so I can't go on Monday because museums are closed on Monday. But I'll figure it out. Oh, there's a carillon going on somewhere. Yay. I have all sorts of emotions about Norway. I didn't expect this type of admiration on my end. I've always heard that Norway was kind of boring. Norwegians are amazing. Probably some of the friendliest people I've met in Europe. They actually smile at me first, instead of me smiling at people first and then being met with cold faces, such as in Budapest or Vienna. But here, everyone seems to be super happy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess if I lived in a city like this, I would be super happy too. My hostel is a dump. My room is with 8 other people, and it smells. There's a bathroom in the room, which I now realize was a mistake, because it smells exactly like a bathroom at a hostel in a room would smell like. It's pretty gross. So, oh well, I'll work through these things like I always do. Couldn't be worse than the room in Dublin with the mole people on New Year's Eve. So let's go up these stairs and see what the king and queen have to offer. Maybe it'd be some tea and biscuits. Wouldn't that be fun? Well, there are no lights on, so no one's home. But, as with all of these small countries, I can walk right up to the door and say hi. There's a possibility that I could walk up and actually knock. Just like the time that I was at the presidential palace in Estonia and walked right up. Oh, there's a guard there. Damn it. I don't want to get deported. I don't want to leave Norway with the bad impression of Seth Cavello. But let's flip around. You can hear I'm probably breathing heavy because I just walked up a giant mountain. Back there's Norway. I'm a little sad that the sun sets at 3:30 or whatever time it is. That's kind of a damper on my day. It just requires a little more planning. So the next stop is food. I haven't eaten yet today. And definitely some beer. I think I might be able to find cheap beer, at least in my hostel. In Tromsø, we paid $13 for a beer, and that seemed pretty average. So yep, still walking right up to the door. Over here's the guard. He's busy looking around. So we'll stop here. I don't want to get too much in trouble. Yep, there's the guard. And there's the palace.